With the fence, he told me, he said, if we can get physical proof that he literally come up to the fence and lit it, we can.
Would a propane tank with a flamethrower on the end of it sitting right next to the fence be proof that he lit that fire?
Well, he did. He lit the fire. We knew that. We know he did lit the fire. Per the fire department already earlier, he lit the fire and it just got out of hand. But physically with the fence, if we got physical proof on camera where he walked up to the fence and set it on fire or burned it, then we can go from there.
Okay. You can see that just where he's taken the torch and put it everywhere he burned. He went up to that fence. I'm trying to download the footage right now. He went up to the fence, lit it on fire, walked away. It went out. He relit it several times. Okay.
Did he put it to the grass or to the fence? Because I can't charge him with damaging the property unless he physically went towards the fence and damaged the fence on purpose.
Well, how close do you have to be?
Well, he wasn't
to that.
It's the intent.
What the intent I understand the intent. Well, when a judge tells me to stay away from somebody completely, I don't go and burn right next to their home. Okay. I mentioned when I talked to the chief of police and I talked to the other people about this, that he's caught that back lot on fire once before and almost burnt. It was you. I told you that.
Matter 408. What's your address?
408 West Mendel, sir.
In reference to the fire. He is a report of damaging property. But for LT, he said if we got physical proof of him damaging the fence, we can do a report for it and then charge him with damaging the property and or arson. But we got to have physical proof on this footage where he walked up to the fence and literally with the intent of damaging the fence. Yeah, so if he was just walking the fence line and just with the flamethrower and burning the grass and just walking off, that would just be the fire report, correct? I got you. So, per my sergeant, he said, it got to be criminal intent for him to damage that fence. Like, we have to have like, proof that he went up and physically, with intent, damage your fence. And if it would go for arson, you said the fire marshal would have to come out. You hear me, sir? Yeah, he said the fire marshal would have to come out if we would charge him with arson. But, like I said, we have to be intent, like on the video where if we can look at a clear footage where it shows that he walked up to that fence with intent to
How do you show intent on film? Because I tried to show y'all the intent of him trying to shoot me with a shotgun, and y'all wouldn't even look at it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No.
Intent. I don't talk to people with a shotgun. Like, you don't have a weapon drawn on me right now.
Okay. Intent is, if I'm coming up to your vehicle and I'm busting your tires, that's intentionally damaging your vehicle, correct? Yes. But if I'm out here weed eating and you got some cords out here and I mess around and cut your cord,
no, that's not intentional. Well, I understand. Okay, but property has been damaged.
I got you. Take one. So per my sergeant, we'll do your report. We get everything done and finished. He will approve it tomorrow. Magistrate is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. You can go up there and take a warrant out for your fence for damage on the property because he burnt the fence. Like I say, the fire department did a fire report as well.
How do I get a hold of it, or do I need to contact them to get that?
To get that report,
yes,
and that'll have to be.
No worries.
We can't. Well, like I said earlier, when my sergeant came here earlier, it was out of his hands. He can't do anything. He was just here to stand by. The fire department was over it by then. A fire report is done because it got out of hand. Magistrate open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. you're more than welcome to go up there and get a warrant taken out for damaging your property. And you can take pictures of the fence. You can show where he was burning the grass and your fence got damaged. And they'll tell you how to go about from there. But I will do your report. I have your information. I have this information already. I'll do the report. I'll get it finished tonight with, I have to get pictures myself. Like I say, per footage, if you look at footage and something comes up and you see him literally come up to the fence and looking and with intent, and what I mean with intent is this, and I will show you. What I mean with intent is this. So if he walked up to your fence, say he's burning, or you're out here burning your line right here. So if you're burning, everything's catching good, and you get around here, you go to burning, and then you get here, and you stop burning here, and look up and burn here, and try to damage it on purpose, that's intent.
So.
And with the vines, trying to burn them off the fence, could have sprayed something to kill it. That's what I'm saying.
It's not you were here last time when he told you this is my fence.
Mm-hmm.
It is set back off of his property due to that's the way the law works, okay? When you came over here and you see this building that he put up without a permit. It was too big. He was trying to, holy fuck, he burned my gate up too. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing this stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't be in there. But have you ever seen a building with a tree built on it? No, there's nothing holding that down. So when the hurricane comes and that motherfucker blows everywhere like his fence did, like this, do you think that's going to hold up in the tornadoes? That's why I reported him to code enforcement. He was trying to put it was 30 foot. It's 25 foot now. He was trying to put it back there in that opening where my car goes. That's why I called code enforcement. Not because I'm a dick, because I'm buying this property.
Well, see, this line right here, it splits yours and his, right? It was on his property, burning. This is your property. Like I said, I'll do a report for damaging the property. I'll add the pictures. I put in exactly what you told me. I'll also add that fire was here earlier. They did a fire report. Check in with them. You can come get a copy of the report Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Tell them what's going on. You want to take a warrant out because your fence was damaged. Which, from here to there,
I mean, what kind of sense is that to burn right when the judge tells you? I mean, we literally left court yesterday at 2 o'clock. And he's going to burn this area. What about his fucking fence over there where you got caught up and cut your arm and stuff? Well, what about his stuff? There was no reason, and you heard him. It's on your body cam video where he said he put up his fence on his side of the line. It was nowhere near my fence. There was no reason for him to touch anything on my fence. Okay? These are... Those were blooming flowers that were planted there a long time ago, okay? Now, I don't know if you remember how he was talking about privacy. If a hedge wasn't the greatest privacy screen, natural, known to God and man, now I have to look at this, and this is where he keeps his dogs that dig out under the fence, and now I have nothing. Y'all are treating me like I started with this guy. In your video, you said I'm gonna go confront him. I'm gonna stop. Not question me.
I'm gonna stop you. I'm not treating you like nothing. I'm doing my job.
I saw your video. Okay. I saw exactly how you treated him, and then I saw exactly how you treated me. The same way I treated him, the same way I treated you. No, you came over here confrontational
and I asked you what happened. What I asked you, but.
You didn't ask to see my video. I have video of it also, sir.
I asked you, you said, can I send you the video? You said it was 40-something minutes long. You said you called me 40. It been going on 45 minutes. I asked you, why did you wait 45 minutes to call? Did I not ask you that? I did. But if you want to bring up the past,
you picked up his phone.
That's fine.
And downloaded the stuff. You sent it to your own thing.
I
but you
downloaded
didn't
the
have
video
enough
when he was
time
cussing.
to sit there.
I downloaded the video when he cussed, which I added in the
He kept
report.
coming up to me and cussing.
Exactly. On
I've
his
been
property.
working here for 3 hours.
I'm not arguing with you. You can do a report on this. You can get taken to magistrate court. I will add in the report that you are irate.
Oh,
You're very irate, which is nothing.
Upset about
you can be
this.
upset about it. That's perfectly
I know
fine. It's
I
your
can.
property. It's your property.
And it was damaged
Do you
by
want
the
me to do
guy
my
with
job? You want me
this.
to do my job, or you want to do your job?
Oh, I would love for y'all to do your job. That's why I'm having this issue, sir.
Give me 1 second.
That's why I'm having this
Give me 1
issue.
second.
All right, let's walk this way then. You done taking pictures
I'm done
here?
taking your pictures. And I'll let you talk to my boss.
I don't care to talk to your boss right now. Oh, you can call. Let's talk then. Let's talk then. Is this the same one that deleted the camera footage for when it came with the gun?
Okay, so he's over here. He's very irate. Oh, well, we didn't do our job. We're not doing our job.
No, that's why this is going on.
Okay, let me talk to him. I let you talk. Now I'm talking to my boss.
Okay, talk to your boss. I don't have to be quiet on my property. You can step over there in the street and talk to your boss and then get him on the phone with me.
Yeah. He can hear you.
Yes, sir, Boyd. Is this Boyd? Is this Boyd?
Yes, it's
okay.
Boyd.
I'm listening.
What's going on?
He specifically told Officer Valentine last time that he put up his privacy fence on his property as not to mess with my fence. And then he's burning my fence, which is 2 foot away from where his fence line is. Okay, the judge says no contact, personal or on residence. Okay, or on residence, right?
Listen to me.
I'm listening to you.
To do a report for you, and you can go back to the magistrate plus charges for damage to property. We cannot prove that he purposely set that fence on fire.
I'm going to. Okay, so let me ask you a question. When I get this downloaded and I send it to you and it shows him walking up to the fence multiple times, it going out and him relighting it, would that be enough?
Download it and email it to me.
And I told him, Lieutenant, I said, for me to charge him with criminal damage to property, it has to be criminal intent. He has to come up to the fence showing that he's damaging the fence on purpose.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If it shows in the video that he purposely sets that fence on fire, then yes, we can 100% charge him with that.
Okay.
If he's just setting his grass on fire and it happens to catch the fence on fire, then he's going to have to go to the magistrate judge and apply for warrants through him, and it's going to be his job to prove that he purposely set that on fire.
I understand that. Okay.
If we can't 100% prove that his intent was to set that fence on fire, then we cannot charge him. Now, what we know and what we can prove in court are two completely different beasts.
I understand that also, sir.
I'm not saying you're wrong. Not at all. And I will, whenever I come back to work Monday, I'll go over there and I'll talk to Mr. McDonald myself. And if he tells me that he set that fence on fire, I will personally lock his ass up and I will take him to jail.
Okay. You keep saying if he says he set the fence on fire. There is a propane tank with a flamethrower attachment sitting right next to the patches that he burned. The patches that he burned are only on the roots of the trees that he burned, the hedges that he burned. It's not like he did on the other side of the fence of the dog pen where he burned in a straight line all the way down the edge. These are...
Think about what you're saying. It's not illegal for him to burn his own damn grass.
It's not his grass. It's on my fence. On my fence.
And LT, let me not mention, it was a fire report done as well earlier, so it's going to be investigated through them as well.
Yeah, and we need to talk to Dale and see if they're looking at anything as far as arson, because if they want to go the arson route, then there's a state investigator that comes and does that. They're more fire-oriented than we are. I don't know shit about fire. You know, I know you light it and it burns and it's hot.
That's it.
That's all I know. There is an actual state arson investigator, and if they feel like That was the intent. They'll call him, and he'll come in and work. He's from the state, from Atlanta.
Now, I hate to say this again, but in the municipal code of Glenville, you are not allowed to burn within 50 feet of any structure. Okay, you're not allowed to burn without a water hose near it. Okay, these are simple fucking facts that are in the things on y'all's website. So for code enforcement, okay, and as you read further along in there, y'all are in charge. Y'all are the deputies that are enforcing those rules. I will send you a copy of that too, since y'all disagreed with me about the dogs.
I said, did you see him burning it? Did you see why he was out there burning the stuff? See if he had a water hose?
Yeah, I know there's no water hose back there. I went to buy the house.
Talking to him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. On my property, you're going to charge me with disorderly conduct for talking to you. Okay, we're really going to have some fun then. I'm going to deal with my own bullshit. I will, and I got your number too, Lieutenant Dan. He's gonna suck you down with him.